America first, American first. We are bringing this discussion for the past 7 months, and it really makes sense when we see lot of things are changing around the globe because America is changing. America is not the same America what it was till the Joe Biden's tenure as president of United States. Now everything is changing on daily basis. America first, American first. There in America also things are very different. People are against Mr. Donald Trump, and not even that. Elon Musk, he was considered as a personal secretary of Donald Trump. He has left Donald Trump and he's talking nonsense about Donald Trump there also. Means that America itself country now it is divided into two parts. Government another side and people of United States, they are on different paths. Now two have taken different paths because people now they are understanding that government is completely into the earning the money rather than looking for the people. This is what people are understanding. Anyway, what are the news that are popping out? The news is popping out is very bad. Anyway, it has been bad for since 20th January only when he took as both as president of United States. Things are becoming worse and worse and day by day. Now there is another news. Two news are coming. One is coming as the tariff on steel and aluminium, auto making part. The companies who make auto parts like car or truck or whatever auto part or companies which are dependent upon steel and aluminium. Now Donald Trump has put 25% tax on steel, aluminium and auto parts. 25% tax. That is anyway there. I believe it is there since March only. Aluminium, steel and auto part 25% tax. Now he has increased tariff on steel and aluminium, not the auto part, steel and aluminium by again 25%. Now 50% tariff on steel and aluminium, 2 to 3% tariff to 50% tariff on steel and aluminium. I believe automobile parts, that is still at 25%. Otherwise, steel and aluminium, that is coming to 50%. This is something that is road blocking now for the American companies. American companies from from bottom to top, from a small company to large scale company, from electronic sector to consumer to stationery department to military to everyone needs steel and aluminium. Everyone. Now, steel and aluminium taxes and import tariff is 50% from 25%. Now, all companies in America they are getting affected by 50% tariff. 50% tariff on the steel and aluminium now. Now everything will be costlier. So at the end, this tariff is not on the companies who are exporting steel and aluminium to the America. Finally, this tariff will be on the common man of America because everyone will raise the price, and at the end, consumer of United States they have to pay for the steel and aluminium. That is the concern now. This is the one news where consumer in United States they will sweat more. They are anyway sweating with the high prices. They will sweat more. Second news is coming. This is called earning money. One is called earn money and one is called save money. If you want to have lot of money, there are two ways. One way is that you earn a lot of money. Second way is you save your expenditure. That way also you earn money. So this is earning money. In that front, United States government they have raised the import tariff of the steel and aluminium by 25%. Anyway, Canada, China, Japan, Germany, England, they are the steel and aluminium exporter to United States. Now they are heavily affected, especially Canada. Canada supplies maximum steel and aluminum to America. It is affected. China also supplies steel to America. Anyway, China does not have any iron mine as such. It import iron from India only. In that fashion, India will be affected when it export iron ore to the China and China makes steel out of it and it export to America. So this is the steel aluminum story. Second story that is going on saving the money. On the front of saving the money, now the Israel and Ukraine comes into the picture where America is flowing money like water into the war between Israel and Hamas. So America has given a direct instruction to Israel that it has to stop the war somehow. So Israel is now, see, since the 2nd of the March only, the blockade of the humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip is continuing, so that people would starve and they will leave the Gaza Strip and war will be over. This is one measure that Israel is taking. Second measure Israel is taking, that who is supporting the Gaza Strip, Hamas people, it is now going against them, and one of them is Iran. Iran support Gaza Hamas fighters. Iran support Houthi fighters, and indirectly Houthi fighters now Houthi and Hamas fighter, they drop bomb on the Israel. So now they are behind Iran now, so that if Iran becomes weak, then Israel problem will be solved and America will stop giving money to the Israel in the name of war. So now Mr. Steve Witkoff, he is the special envoy of Mr. Donald Trump in the Middle East. Now he is now talking with the Tehran, and he is saying that you cannot make a nuclear weapon out of the uranium. Uranium is it is considered as radioactive material, and if someone purify the uranium or enrich the uranium to a certain below beyond a certain level, that uranium can be used in the nuclear weapon. So now is now under tremendous pressure from the Israel and America to stop its nuclear program. Nuclear program is okay if we use uranium for in the power plant or in the medical instruments like some ray or something like that. Till there uranium is okay. Enriching the uranium from a particular threshold is not permissible, because you are proceeding toward making the nuclear weapon, nuclear warhead, or nuclear bomb. So that is not permitted. Now America is now, it is gripping, it is making its a kind of hook on the Iran more tight. So screw or bolt on the Iran is getting more tighter now, that you cannot continue in the uranium enrichment. If you continue, then what will happen? If you continue, then your condition will be same as what is happening in Gaza Strip now. Okay, means Israel is ready to bomb Iran now. Israel is bombing Gaza Strip, and everyone is seeing the condition of Palestinian people out there and Hamas fighters out there. They are completely on a knee now. They are completely on the mercy of Israel and USA, because no other country is intervening practically except the French president. Otherwise, everyone is keeping quiet. Now Israel is threatening daily basis to Iran that we will bomb you. Now Donald Trump is stopping Israel bombing Iran, saying that Iran is ready to come to the table. Now Iran is saying that okay, I'm ready to come to the table and I'll stop the uranium enrichment, provided you will cancel all the sanctions that you have made on us. Means America has put heavy to heaviest sanction on Iran. Anyone who is doing deal with the Iran, anyone who is doing trade with the Iran, there will be heavy tariff on that country. This is called secondary tariff on Iran. So America has put tremendous secondary tariff on Iran. Any country, India or anyone who is doing any trade like purchasing the crude oil or anything with Iran, selling its food material to the Iran, anything, then he will face tariff from the United States. Now Iran is saying that take away the sanctions from us, then probably we will come to the table and we will stop our nuclear program where we will not enrich the uranium. Miss, from the what is going on? These are the newspaper news. What is going on? It looks like Iran is bending and Gaza Strip they are bending. What is happening behind the scene? This is the front scene. What is happening behind the scene? Behind the scene is going on that China is becoming rich and richer day by day, and America is becoming poor and poorer day by day. And this acceleration of becoming China as a richer country, this acceleration is going up day by day. Why it is going up? The way Donald Trump is humiliating all the countries in this fashion, they are making a route to China. Now think that what Houthi fighter will do, what Palestinian would do, what Iran would do, what Canada would do, what Japan would do, what Germany would do, what England would do. They had lot of trade with the America, and the way America is putting tariff on their material means they cannot export to the America now. Where they will export now? Japan is a high steel exporter. Now, where Japan will export? America and China, they are considered as the highest manufacturing hub. Right now, China is far ahead of America as far as manufacturing is concerned. But since they had a trade route with America, that is established trade route, now it will take time to break. Now, when Donald Trump is breaking this trade route or trade synergy or something that trade connectivity with America, with all the countries as far as steel and aluminum is concerned, in that Canada also comes into the picture. Where this country will go, where Iran will go, if Iran has tons of sanctions and it cannot sell its crude oil, where it will go, where Japan will go, where Canada will go, where Canada is exporting maximum aluminum and steel. Now it will go to China because China is a manufacturing hub and China has nothing, no fear with the America. Otherwise, it cannot go to any other country. If they go to other country, then there will be tariff on that country. Now, every country who are breaking ties with the America, or rather, America is breaking ties with them. Now, they will route to China. Okay, they will sell their aluminum and steel at lower price. Okay, lower to extent that that will be beneficial for them from the America. Now, when America is raising tariff, now aluminum and steel export to the America is a loss-making business for these countries. Now, they will sell to the China in the lesser price and they will take lesser margin. China will start getting steel and aluminum at cheaper price. China will start getting support from Iran as far as crude oil is concerned at cheaper rate, very cheap rate. What Iran would do now? Means America is committed to make China a, a manufacturing hub. China is the way it is rising. It is because of America only. China had a space station now and it has billions of dollar expenditure. What China will do with the money? That is the problem of China now. Means every country they are moving towards China. Please take our product because we cannot export to America. Tariff is very high. So please take in this amount if you can take, and that is far less for the China. Okay, this is something called that you never know that when you became rich. This is what is going on with the China. China never dreamed that it will become this much rich in last 25 years. 2000 onwards, Chinese government they started investing in science and technology, and today condition is every country is now turning toward China. The Japan that is considered as the biggest enemy of China, it is also making a turn toward China. Everyone is rooting toward China. Good news for China. And if Donald Trump is thinking that very big days is coming for the America, I believe he is daydreaming. Daydreaming in the fans, in a manner that everything depends upon the American consumer. How much they are with the Donald Trump. If they are with the Donald Trump, then they would buy at higher prices. Even if they would buy, still they would buy, even if it is higher prices, because they understand that Donald Trump is doing good for the America. But it does not look like it. Why it does not look like it? The way Elon Musk is now, he is the way he is saying anti words to the Donald Trump, making people happy. Means people are completely unhappy with the Donald Trump. That's way they refused buying Elon Musk electric car, Tesla car, they refused buying it. And condition of Elon Musk came in 2 3 months only that he lost 25% of his wealth. Means if people are dragging leg of Elon Musk, making loss of 25% of wealth and 35% of his equity market wealth, this proves that people are against anyone who is associated to Donald Trump. Means people are not going to support Donald Trump. This is for sure now. If it is happening like this, then certainly Donald Trump is not going to see very big day the way he is dreaming. When end user are not happy with you, then how far you are going to move on? Okay, you can move on when your products, rather than people buying, worldwide people would buy. Worldwide people are buying Chinese products now. No one is buying American products. What will happen? God knows what will happen. But what will happen, that is for sure, that the products from the China, it will become cheaper and cheaper day by day, because whatever the raw material they are receiving from the other country, that is called precursor, it will be cheaper and cheaper day by day. God bless America, and God is already blessing China.